Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried, and this is for Rushmore Podcast. Look good, feel good, enjoy.
Welcome to the Rushmore Podcast.
Welcome to the Rushmore Podcast. My name is Pepper.
My name's Thomas.
And we just recorded the podcast with Ari Shaffir.
100% true. That was
Fun.
I would say it was surreal. It was weird.
Yeah.
Because I take in so much of his content. He's in my ears so much. And
Pepper
then,
was a little starstruck.
yeah, that was, I think, the first time
Yeah.
that we've done one.
It was fun, man. Ari was great. He was nice. He was cool. He was funny. He was the thing, all the things.
Very easy to deal with behind the scenes.
On time.
Dude, you have no, well, I guess you do have an idea because my nickname's Punctual Pepper, but
Yeah.
that is huge in my book.
Red pepper flakes.
That's the other one.
That's when he is late. He changes people. Hey, we got something to read for you, and it's an ad, and I don't know anything about it, but Pepper does, and apparently they're really good, so Pepper's going to read it to you right now.
Thomas, how on a scale from 1 to 10, how dirty is your house?
Oh, fuck.
The outside of it.
The outside of it, 3.4.
I would say 4.5.
We're talking about just the walls?
The walls, the driveway,
Okay, yeah.
the porch.
They get tires on it every now and then. I'd say the 4.6.
Okay. Do you live in the Columbus, Georgia area?
No.
Shit. This guy only does work in the Columbus, Georgia area.
I'll move my house there.
Okay, sick. That's a very logical
If he can do it by
solution.
appointment.
Oh, absolutely. And I tell you what, this guy, his exterior services include detailed pressure washing of driveways, sidewalks, gutters, mailboxes, pool decks, any brick, vinyl, stucco, wood homes, anything you may need washed.
Wood Holmes, he's that guy that he beat Muhammad Ali one time.
His interior team offers several packages to thoroughly clean the inside of your home all the way down to the smallest detail and give it the shine it needs. Visit his website. This is my friend Bentavious Trammell. He is...
That's a made-up name.
No, that's his name.
That's his business name.
He is the Ray Rice of Harris County High School football without the domestic abuse.
Yeah, I guess he
He's
did
just
that
a
in high school.
hell of a running back.
Okay.
Go check out applyingpressurellc.com to see more details of what they offer and the before and after photos of his services. He's been dropping all these videos on Facebook of like before and after. It's incredible. They do incredible work.
Yeah, and if you don't clean the outside of your house, you need some therapy.
What?
BetterHelp.com/Rushmore Podcast. Get 20% off your first month. But moving on from that, how about PureSpectrumCBD.com, promo code Rushmore for 10% off? Are we going to talk about CBD anymore, or are we going to talk about what really matters? And that is the fucking learning of our youth. And I don't mean us learning about them. I mean the way that they learn. If they go to audibletrial.com/Rushmore, they can get books.
I guess we're knocking all of them out today.
Why not?
Why not?
Do we have more?
Did
Roman, GetRoman.com/Rushmore. Get your dick hard.
That's a free one. Did I tell the story about how I took some CBD?
Oh, shit, that is a free one. They're not paying us anymore.
Did I tell you the story about how I took
Don't go to GetRoman.com/Rushmore.
No, go there. Go there.
Yeah, go there, but predate your order.
Go there. No, go there. I took some CBD isolate and then woke up like an hour later because it chilled me out so bad I took a
Yeah, we
nap.
talked about that in the last episode.
Cool.
Anyways,
That's not a negative thing. I needed a nap.
Yeah, that's good. It's relaxing. Go follow Ari Shaffir on all the social medias that he's allowed on. At Ari Shaffir, that's it. Now he's often shadow banned, so you might have to really search him out on Twitter and on Facebook.
Go check out his podcast, The Skeptic Tank, and his new podcast.
What is that?
Sixth and Jump. And if you turn on Sixth and Jump and you're like, damn, that theme song slaps like a motherfucker, and the voice is incredible. That's me, bitch. That's
Pepper.
me.
Pepper is doing the theme song for Six and Jump, and he's done the theme song for the last 4 episodes of the Skeptic Tank podcast.
Yeah, I mean, they should probably stop.
Yeah. Follow him
out.
on social media. Go watch old episodes of This Is Not Happening. I'm sure Comedy Central doesn't pay him for him anymore, but it's a great show. The Amazing Racist on YouTube was really good 12 years ago. Very funny stuff. Follow him on social media. Listen to Skeptic Tank. We are going to try to get a fight between him and Sam Tripoli set up for Ellismania, and we're going to petition to commentate that
It's got to
fight.
happen, dude.
Go fuck yourself. Enjoy the episode.
People say we need a theme song, so I wrote a fucking theme song. If you like this fucking theme song, then you'll like the Rushmore Podcast. Rushmore Podcast. Rushmore Podcast. Rushmore Podcast. Fuck you.
Okay. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. Why are NASCAR drivers called racers and not racists.
Oh, good joke.
Well, now they're called both, I guess. Hey, Ari.
That's great. Why is it just now that they're called both? It's not like a long-standing thing.
But I mean, like, there's other things like, well, no, I guess that's a fencer. That's not a fencist. What's another sport? Curling? No, it's a curler.
Rapist.
Yeah.
It's never raper, right?
That's not a sport yet.
You probably got to be an athlete to do it.
There's no scoring system.
That's true.
The main issue.
Yeah, and anything with judging, like, you watch a fight and you got some bad judges and it kind of ruins the whole thing. It's more of an exhibition at that point.
But the bad judges with rapes, that could be a problem also.
Yeah.
In Italy, they have a day called Jeans Day because there was this rape conviction and the judge overturned it because on the grounds of her jeans were too tight and there's no way she could have gotten them off without her own help.
Well, I mean, that's science, but I mean, that's, and
they're like,
the guy did it.
That's too tight. That guy couldn't have gotten them off.
Innocent to proven guilty.
That's like the OJ glove. It's like,
I just barely put it on too. His OJ glove not fitting is like me doing this. Like, it's not going on.
Yeah. Well, they
it's not going on.
They sprayed some kind of wet chemical on a leather glove, and it caused it to shrink up too.
That's nice.
I really want to get OJ on the podcast.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he definitely didn't do anything bad ever.
Yeah, we reached out to OJ Simpson on Twitter to get him on the podcast, and the band Trapt DM'd us and was like, we'll come on.
Yeah.
So we had them on. They're white supremacists, I'm pretty sure. Right?
Yeah. White supremacist heroin addict. Well, I don't know. We should probably cut that out.
What genre of music?
They sing
Headstrong, take you on. Headstrong, fucking
alternative rock from 2002, so it's all the same song he just sang.
Okay, that makes sense.
They've come into like this weird Twitter fame in like the last 6 months where they had a beef with Ice-T, and they're super like ultra pro Trump, and that's what every tweet is about. So they caught a bunch of backlash, and then Ice-T like wanted to box him or some shit.
Ice-T's hilarious. He was on this guy I know. Oh, he was on some morning radio show, and the guy like called Bobby Kelly to call me. He was like, but I was asleep. It's the morning. But he was like, he wants to fight me over that Kobe Bryant tweet. And I would have loved to come on and be like, you don't really want to fight me. First of all, you're an old man. And second of all, it's just a joke. What are you doing? He's just playing a role. The idea that Ice-T wants to fight them is like, shut up.
He wanted to fight the guy from Trapt because he said that Trapt gets more Pandora streams than Body Count.
Which that's probably true because Body Count fucking sucks.
That's the thing. People are like, here's how you can tell a band sucks. If they're only promoting their message over their fucking musical ability.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a fan of hardcore music, and Body Count is, I mean, in the top 5 of worst fucking hardcore bands I've ever heard in my life. It's terrible. Yeah. And they're like, well, we're trying to be bad on purpose, and it's fucking...
No, they're not. Shut up.
Fuck up, dude.
Ironic bands make no fucking sense.
Yeah. It's stupid. Play your goddamn... Yeah, do like me, and just play really good music all the time.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. I mean, you did do a couple theme songs.
Yeah.
They were pretty good.
That theme song is already overused. I asked my producer to use it a small portion of it one time. It's used the whole thing 4 times. And I'm like, no, it's annoying already.
Yeah. My favorite.
I was like, use it until we find something to put in that spot.
Yeah. I forgot about YouTube comment. I was like, ooh, I wonder if anybody said anything negative. And somebody was like, yeah, the podcast was great, except for that faggot that opened up the fucking the faggot with the guitar that opened up the podcast. I was like, yes.
Yeah, Pepper called me. He's like, I love reading negative shit about myself.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun, especially when it's like when you don't even care about it. You're
right.
Like,
people you don't know. Nothing. It doesn't matter.
I love the comments that are so wrong that it's like, it's almost like you want to reach out and be like, I can just somebody was mad at me for one of the shitty death tweets about Kenny Rogers. And it's funny because it's just a different group of people who hate me, you know?
Rest in peace, Will Sasso.
Yeah. And she was like, this is why you're a fucking flash in the pan. You'll never have your own comedy special. I want to be like, I've had 3.
Yeah. I actually had a pretty successful show on Comedy Central.
One special was a double.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just fun, but it just doesn't apply at all. You're like, that's enjoyable.
I love how you get the Amazing Racist stuff just comes around like once a year. It's like you get new people that find out about it, and you're just like, really? That's from so long ago, and you're still mad about that?
They're just getting mad now. It's like it's not usually with that one. It's not the people who have been mad for a long time. It's like Johnny come lately mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also love the Ari Shaffir is a white supremacist people. It's like he can't be.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, my cousin Josh, who did our logo, actually, I remember him showing me the Amazing Races back in it had to be 2011. Does that sound right?
No, way before that.
No, I mean it was out by then though, because he was showing me the videos in 2011.
No, it was out by then for sure.
And yeah, I remember he was showing everybody he was stopping people's workouts to show them the Amazing Races
at the gym.
Yeah, like 10 years ago at the gym.
I don't know if
He's
that's
like,
the
you got to
right venue."
fucking see this guy, and I'm like, hey man, that guy might not get it.
Yeah.
He's got a dumbbell in his hand.
Yeah.
So, how was your shroomfest, bro?
It was pretty good. I just walked around the city for a little while. It started fucking pouring rain, so I just sat in the dark and listened to music. I was
What do you
there
listen
by my
to?
studio. I don't even know. I just put it on shuffle and just lost it.
Hell yeah, I love that band
Lost my
Shuffle.
train of thought. Yeah, they're pretty great. They just keep coming out with hits.
Yeah, very diverse.
What are we gonna get on that bookshelf?
I have 2 right now.
2 books? Oh, shit, what are they?
One is The Fountainhead, and one is something I found on the street. Freedom, a novel by Jonathan Franzen, the author of The Corrections.
Free plug.
According to the cover of that. Well,
You should get
I
a
don't know.
Bible on there.
Everybody go buy it on Amazon.
You should
We should
get
get a Bible.
thick ass ornate Bibles from the Italians.
Not the Gideons, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's inlay and shit.
Gideon's a hardcore band. They're way better than Body Count.
There's a band called the Gideons.
There's a band called Gideon,
Oh.
and they're better than Body Count.
Yeah, Body Count sucks.
Yeah, they're all.
Ice-T was way better than Body Count.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's still with them.
And Ice-T's not even that good.
No.
Ice-T's like the 50th best rapper from the 90s, maybe?
He's the 50th best rapper from NWA.
Okay. He's the
Listen, no,
third.
Yeah, I know. That's
He's
how bad
the
he is.
third best rapper with ice in his name.
Ice Cube. Who else?
Vanilla Ice.
Oh,
Vanilla
shit.
Ice. Yeah, Vanilla Ice is better than Ice-T.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, he just did a show in Texas the other day. He's catching a bunch of shit for it.
Oh my God, he got so much shit for it. The pylon was great. It was the same fucking lame joke that I heard right at the beginning of the coronavirus. Like you can't, no one can gather more than 100. It's not a problem for them. Vanilla Ice. That was hacky 3 months ago.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Brendan and fucking Brian, and Brian got it.
They caught it.
They caught it. It's crazy. They fucking caught. They were like, I don't give a shit. But then again, they're like,
it's
they
not
caught
that
it with no real symptoms. They're like, yeah, but it's not a big deal for them.
Well, then Brendan caught all kinds of shit because he was just went on a 20-mile bike ride with coronavirus. And everybody's like, hey, man,
You're gonna get
stay home.
You're gonna get snakes.
Are you kidding? Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like, no, I could do it. It's like, wait, don't. You're catchy for people who are going to die. Oh,
They did.
That's
My grandma was
nuts.
on my bike ride, and
Oh,
she's
really?
no longer with us.
Wow. Rest in peace, dude.
These people who were like, no, you just got to protect the old people, and it's fine. It's like, And do you cross the street when you see an old person now? No, you just no one cares about anybody else.
I
You
try to
literally
incite violence.
Have coronavirus and you're biking.
Yeah.
You're just
It's
out
so
there in the world, not staying home. Well, then who is gonna fucking quarantine?
Probably rented the bike, sneezed all over it.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's nuts.
What a
I
fucking
didn't know
monster.
that. That's
What a
nuts. I was thinking he's over it. He can even go bike riding. I didn't even consider oh yeah, you still have it. Don't.
Yeah,
go
you still
out.
got it. It's just not affecting you.
People before this, when they're like, oh, you have a corona, get sick. They're like, no, I'm not catching anymore. Like, what medical research are you basing that on?
Yeah.
What do you
shit,
mean
where'd
you're
you get your
not happy
doctorate
anymore?
at?
Yeah, you're still sneezing and have a cough. What?
He's like, Dr. Brian Callen said I can go on a bike ride.
Well, somebody brought up a good point. This is like, well, if we want to end racism, this is a good time. Just kill all the old people. That's mainly all the racists. Let's just do
I
that.
said it was going to happen by the pot legalization people who were going to
Yeah.
do that.
Oh, wait till they find out that pot cures COVID.
Does that happen?
Nope.
Doesn't cure COVID. They were like, it's possible that one strand of CBD only marijuana may slow down, and everyone's like, pot cures COVID.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you do go to purespectrumcbd.com and use promo code Rushmore, you can get 10% off that shit and cure your coronavirus.
We need to get a Kratom sponsor so I can stop spending all this goddamn money on Kratom.
Do you use kratom?
Yeah.
Is it
Yo,
good? What does it do?
He's an addict.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm addicted to it now, though.
He was addicted
Do you
to
smoke
too.
it? What do you do? What do you do?
No. Do you want to see something?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
I feel like it's like salvia, where it's legal until they find out what it actually is, and then it's like, oh no, it's not legal
Yeah, it was like
anymore.
a spice down here.
Yeah, that's true only in only in the fact that you said it has no hallucinogenic properties like salvia at all. Salvia debatably should be illegal for the
Yeah, salvia is one where it's like if you don't know anything about it, like, is this a drug? You're like, yeah, for sure, it's drugs.
Yeah,
it's drugs.
But
More
it
than
turns you into a fucking hotel rug for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a good one. We should start doing that again.
I've heard so many stories. Did you hear Steve Cantwell from Texas? Have you ever heard his salvia story?
Didn't you tell that on
my
Ryan
God.
Sickler's podcast?
I did. Yeah,
Oh,
he
didn't
did.
he? Yeah.
So he basically left the room and spent 6 years in Tyler, left the room that he was in, woke up on a boat, spent 6 years in Tyler, Texas at a fucking apple orchard, and then just like fell through the grass one day, woke back up in that room.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did.
Yeah.
It's something similar to that. But yeah, it was just like, whoa, I had a whole life going. And then for the first 5 minutes, like, what is this place? Wait, I kind of remember this place. It's like, oh, it's Red Band's apartment.
See, I watched my friend do it on the tailgate of a truck, and he just got like, he kind of slumped over and just kind of went dead for a little while. Though when he came back, he wouldn't talk to us, and we're like, dude, like, what was it? He was like, I was dead. I can't explain it any further than that. I was dead. Everything was like a yellow brown color, and I was dead. He just kept saying I was dead over and over, and then we're like, yeah, nah, dude, we're not doing that. Like, thanks for taking that one for the team, but we're gonna.
That's my friend did that in a heroin circle. Steve Ag, he was going like, he said he's always afraid of throwing up. He hates throwing up.
Yeah.
And so he said the first dude smoked the heroin. He's like, I guess we're doing heroin, you know, and then pass it to the second dude, which is on his. So passing it this way, let's say second dude was on his right, and said he smoked. And as he was smoking, the first guy barfed, and then passed the pipe to Steve.
Yeah.
And then Steve was like, wait, that guy barfed? And he was like, I guess it was just that guy. And as he was ready to light it, the second guy barfed also. And Steve was like, oh, no, fuck this. I don't want to barf. But that's how close he was to doing heroin.
Barf, you might as well try it.
Where you guys live, Mississippi?
Yeah.
So everyone does heroin down there, right? Oh,
Meth.
Oh, that's my bad.
I marked out the name brand, so it wouldn't be any conflict of interest with your sponsor.
Go to purespectrumcbd.com.
Yes, CBD is way better than this.
Promo code
but
Rushmore.
It's this like dull green powder.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's my broken elbow, and it doesn't bend.
You have a broken elbow? How do I not
Yeah.
know you have a broken elbow?
Yeah,
And then what do you do with it?
so I mix it up in Gatorade because it doesn't dissolve in water; it just suspends in water. So if you do it with straight water, number one, it tastes like shit.
Oh, it tastes like grass. It tastes like you're eating grass.
Yeah.
So it only suspends in water; it doesn't dissolve in water. So you got citrus cuts the taste. And so generally like orange or yellow
Lemon lime.
Powerade I use. And then it gives me energy. I don't know what it like other people use it to like get off pills and stuff.
What do you mean to get off pills?
Like
People
this is-
replace their addiction with kratom.
Yeah, this is technically an opiate, but it doesn't get you high.
Yeah,
Really?
it's weird. It almost has like a numbing property when I've taken too much of it.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't know why I take it. I don't know why I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to
He's been taking it daily for like probably I would say 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 times a day.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
See, that's coming out
I've bumped
on
up.
this podcast.
Oh, that's fine.
There's no kratom rehab though, because
But I mean, we have here in South Mississippi, there's like kratom stores that pop up.
yes.
Like just like makeshift. Like there's one literally called Dr. Kratom, like 15 minutes away from us.
He's not a real doctor.
He's not
Ari.
a doctor.
Just in case you're wondering
I had
that.
his business card, and the other side was like used cars or some shit.
If he's Dr. Kratom, then I'm Dr. Pepper, and I want my goddamn royalties. So
What's going on over there with the fucking virus? You guys spiking, or are you fine?
I think we had a record. I think we set the record last week for 1 day case.
Oh, really?
Case increase.
Holy shit! We didn't
Congratulations.
celebrate
It was like
that,
it was like 1,300 cases in 1 day or something like that.
dude.
But as far as doing anything about it, yeah, we're good. We're not doing anything about it.
Everything's wide open. There's some people that are wearing masks.
Yeah, I sell insurance. He works for a landscaping company, and we're working overtime pretty much. We're working full time.
Landscaping never really stopped anywhere. They were just like, yeah, I guess you're outside and alone.
Yeah.
I actually am afraid to wash my hands because I'm afraid washing hands will make you sick. I think that
You should probably wash your hands.
if you get dirt on your hands and stuff all day and you just like lick your hands, then you'll be healthy from everything. I think it's natural. So
That's what O'Neill says.
yeah.
O'Neill.
O'Neill.
You mean Richard?
Randy O'Neill.
Robert?
Randy, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
so that he is our white whale, believe it or not. Like it was you definitely, The next one is probably Daniel Cormier, and then Ryan O'Neal is like the three people that we wanted to get on our podcast.
Well, this is the thing is like when the quarantine started, we were just like, we're just going to start reaching out to people because everybody's bored as fuck. And
Yeah, there you
try to
go.
get them to do the
Good time.
podcast. We got Jeff Dennis first and could not get Ryan O'Neal. Couldn't get in touch
Oh,
with
you
him.
didn't have them on together?
No, we only had Jeff.
No.
And then,
Interesting.
and as far as DC goes, we had Paul Felder, UFC lightweight on, and we asked a fuck, marry, kill between John Anik, Daniel Cormier, and who was the other one?
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. And that guy. And then we asked Paul Felder that question. Then we had John Anik on and asked him, fuck, marry, kill, Paul Felder, Joe Rogan, DC. But we can't fucking get DC on the show.
Damn, that was a really boring story to get to that
It was a
point.
very boring story.
Mhm.
We're trying to round it out. But Ryan O'Neal, DC, we want them to fight at Ellismania. Loser comes on the podcast.
Ryan O'Neal and DC. That's not a bad idea.
I like it.
DC has problems with people stand up. But if he gets O'Neal to the ground, it's going to be a problem for O'Neal.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
And I mean, Ryan's front kicks are out of this fucking world.
I can't believe when the way Luis Gomez dominated him, and O'Neal was like, "Well, I survived that first round. That was so sick." I'm like, I guess you're bragging about not getting knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a loser way of talking. But
It was rough, man. I wrote songs in support of Ryan O'Neal. I bet money on Ryan O'Neal. I was so behind
money too.
Ryan O'Neal.
I bet money too, and I did all that shit only to motivate Luis Gomez in the end.
Yeah,
I
it
believed
worked.
in
It
him.
worked. You
Yeah.
turned Luis Gomez into a goddamn monster, and he hasn't been the same since.
Yeah,
So,
0 to hero.
would you accept a fight at Ellismania?
I've been trying to fight Tripoli for years, and he
Yeah.
keeps
Yeah.
ducking me.
Tripoli's fucking ducking ass bitch.
Yeah, now he's gonna be like, I have baby problems. It's just not worth it anymore. I'm like, Connor, I gotta get out of this.
dude. With
all
all
the
the Epstein stuff going on, I can't really take time out to train, dude.
Did you hear Duncan Trussell was on the Epstein flight logs?
No shit.
It was not.
He was definitely not.
That's great.
He got
Did you
me.
know Duncan found his baby at Burning Man?
Holy
It's a
shit.
baby. It's not his baby.
Wow.
Found it at Burning Man.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
They
actually
tried
makes sense.
for like a while to find out whose baby it was, but that place is nuts. I think someone abandoned a baby there, so he took it.
And by a while, you mean like a good 15 minutes.
I don't know. I guess he went on the podcast and was like, "We found his baby. We need to visit."
We found this baby, dude.
After watching,
Pretty good, okay.
that's a pretty good Duncan. Sounds just like Steve-O, just smarter. Ryan, after
Duncan Trussell is smart Steve-O. Yeah.
that's it. After watching Ryan O'Neal and Luis J. Gomez, who would you rather fight?
Oh, O'Neal in a second.
Yeah.
One, because Gomez is tougher, so I don't want to fight a tougher guy.
Yeah.
And two, because I don't like O'Neal. So I'd rather him feel the pain than Gomez.
Fuck, we're coming up on their episode of Skeptic Tank, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, I know. I got to fucking get him 6 weeks. 6 weeks or less.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got to do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say something.
Motherfucker.
No, I don't want to say it. Yeah, I can't wait to have Ryan O'Neal on. It's weird how he is very good at creating a buffer between himself and the general public, his fans and stuff. Like he is impossible to fucking get a hold of
Yeah.
directly.
Well, Ari's like, I have his phone number, so
Yeah,
it's pretty
well, I
easy.
don't want to be a piece of shit and like
No, I don't want to get it from him. I'm just saying.
Go
He's like, no,
around.
I've never had that issue. I just give him a call.
I can get it for you. Yeah, hold on. O'Neal. This is his email. Hold on, let me get his phone number. It might be in the phone. Contacts, Ryan O'Neal. Here we go. Okay, 323. Got a pen?
Mhm.
Oh, I'm not going to fucking say it on the air.
Hey, we can
Yeah,
bleep it
cut
out.
Just show us a picture of it.
Okay, that's better.
You ready to get in this goddamn topic, dude?
All right, we got to rename these fucking Native Americans.
I'm excited about
You're a
this.
Cowboys guy, right?
I'm a Cowboys fan, so we already beat the Indians a long time ago, constantly in playgrounds. Cowboys almost never lose in playgrounds to Indians.
How come fucking like nobody's given the Texas Rangers shit? The Texas Rangers was an organization specifically created to exterminate the Native Americans. But nobody
Because they haven't put their focus on it yet. Do you remember
Yeah.
Six Flags over Texas? And so this was after the Black Lives Matter started, but it was like a year later. Somebody went to Six Flags. Meanwhile, in that year, tons of black people that had been part of Black Lives Matter had gone to Six Flags. No one put their eye on it. And then somebody goes, is the fucking Dixie flag up there? This is so racist. And then they were to be like, oh no, guys, it's all the flags that have flown over Texas. So
Yeah.
Right.
The Spanish flag is there because they ruled
there's a
Texas for a while.
Mexican flag.
Yeah, Mexican, they ruled it for a while. The American flag, the fucking Dixie flag, and then the other
Native Americans never had a flag, so
yeah, it's like we'll put it up there, we'll make it 7, and then now they changed to all 6 American flags. But it was like this is right. So it's just a question of as soon as they put their eye on the Rangers, that's over for sure.
Well, that's like the Cleveland Indians just offered themselves up the other day.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Like nobody was coming for them, but then when the Redskins shit was going down, they were like they put out a statement.
I'm fucking shaking my boots, dude. Fucking shaking them.
Yeah, I've only been to Six Flags in Atlanta. Actually, it's only Six Flags I've ever been.
That's the more racist one than the Texas one, I think.
Yeah, it was like
they should rename the Braves the Cowards, and then same logo though. Same fucking. It's about the same Native American tribe.
Just name them the Chipper Jones.
The Atlanta Bryce Harpers.
Fuck you, dude. I will fight you right now.
The last of the firsts.
Yeah, no, I mean we're having an issue right now. Well, it's not. I don't know. They're changing the Mississippi state flag. Finally.
Yeah, just voted on it last week.
They are. Yeah, dude, all those flag things for a little while, I was like, that's ridiculous, and all the fucking statues. I'm like, that's ridiculous. But I'm like, it's not really art. It's just a statue. It's more like a portrait.
Yeah.
So
it's like when you trace something and then put it on your fridge.
Yeah.
The work's already there.
Statues aren't. Yeah, it's not like. Look, I get if it's like the Statue of Liberty represents more than just a statue.
It's an original creation.
Yeah, or a sculpture. A sculpture is a little different. Mount Rushmore is a sculpture, sure, where it's like, guys, this is more like art. And so it's like, those like when Syria gets invaded and they destroy some like antiquity in a bombing, and you're like, oh, that's so sad. This piece of art. Statues aren't art. It's just a fucking thing that's been up there for 70 years. So it's like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
I didn't know who that guy was.
Yeah, that's the thing is who gives a fuck. That's when's the last time you thought about that statue? At work, in your daily life, fighting with your wife.
Never, right?
It's just a place for birds to land and shit, really.
Yeah,
statues.
Which is just
it's Jebediah Springfield.
Let's give him
I thought more about
burial.
that statue than anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and like, as far as flags go, like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I really
I don't think this guy who was a fucking general in a fucking Confederate army. I don't think the Confederate army represents only slavery or racism. I think it represents mudding and shit like that a lot more. But like, I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't have put it up either. It's like, I don't know. I wouldn't take it down. I wouldn't be mad. I don't think it represents. But it's like, if you're super hurt over it, then fucking go pay for it. Yeah.
It's funny. I was listening to I think it was Shane Gillis talking about Sherman's March to the Sea.
That was History Hyenas just did an episode on that this week.
Yeah, that's true. But it was interesting hearing his perspective because he loves Sherman. He loves General Sherman. And growing up in Georgia, I was taught that Sherman was a huge fucking asshole because he burned everything from Atlanta to Savannah. And they're like, he didn't have to do that. He could have just conquered. But no, he burned all of our history. Yeah. And then hearing Shane Gillis be like, oh, he was a fucking a very strong general and all this shit. And I was like, yeah, I guess that is a different perspective. But yeah, growing up down here.
In China, they still have like giant posters and fucking what are those things, like those pieces of paper that come way down 50 yards high and have a on it. Banners.
Like
banners.
A mural or something. Yeah, banner.
Murals and banners of Mao Zedong. And he killed, I think, like 50 million Chinese people. But he's still like a hero to them.
That's wonderful.
It's not the government doing it. It's not even their government anymore. So it's like, yeah, why would he still be up there? They just kind of ignore the bad shit. Put up the good.
Yeah.
He had an amazing brand of cologne that nobody gives him credit for because the other shit.
Oh, really?
No.
Jesus Christ.
Damn it. I'm so fucking gullible, dude.
I wasn't even trying to fool you.
That wasn't even...
See, that's why I can't watch shit. That's why I don't watch the news at all. Because I'm so susceptible to like getting hyped up.
Yeah. Even the slight propaganda, you're like, you got me. I'm 100% in.
Yeah.
I
said Duncan Trussell was on Epstein Island, and he's like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, I was trying to Google it. I'll watch Fox News for like 10 minutes and be like, Trump 2020. And I'll watch CNN for it's like, right. I need to call a black person and tell them I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's nuts. Everybody calling everybody racist or bigot something. I'm like, no, guys, they're just watching the wrong news channel. That's all. They're all pretty nice people. Everyone's pretty nice. They're just getting shown the wrong stories.
Yeah, this episode's brought to you by Fox News. Go to foxnation.com. Promo code Rushmore.
That'd be a sick ass sponsor, though.
That would be a cool sponsor.
Yeah.
Let's get on.
My buddy was shitting on Fox News. I was talking about how terrible journalism is, and he was like, "Yeah, Fox News though, they're fucking ridiculous. They're so shitty." And I was telling him how like people will like shit on things without even knowing the story. So like Dave Smith always says, like if you're a Democrat and you haven't read one book showing why Republicans are right, then like what's your opinion? You haven't even you don't even know what the other side's about.
Yeah.
It's So my buddy was like, yeah, that's true. It's a Fox News fucking sucks. I was like, do you watch it? What do they say? What do they have on there? He goes, no, I've never watched it. I'm like, well, then what are you talking about?
Just no to say that.
Yeah.
I would never watch.
Yeah, we watch it because we're in South Mississippi, so it's on in every restaurant.
Yeah, if
we
you go to
to
any doctor's office, it's on. You go to any like waiting room.
You go to
area.
Buffalo Wild Wings. It's like the fucking Lakers are playing, and we're watching Bill O'Reilly.
It's amazing because it's like they don't. Neither one, MSNBC or CNN or Fox News, they're not lying. They're just swaying your opinion. And I was thinking about how they're doing it with the Black Lives Matter, and it was like Fox News is showing all these stats of black people that have been killed. I'm sorry. CNN shows that, and then Fox News just shows looting pictures. It goes, this guy was a business owner, and look what happened to him. And you're like, oh,
both real things that are happening.
Mm-hmm. Or you see some little girl's like, my daddy's gone, and she's crying. We got to help her. Who's her daddy? He goes, oh, he raped like 40 people.
Yeah.
He's gone in jail. So like, oh, well, but that girl was crying.
Yeah, this is off topic. Do you like R. Kelly?
What?
As a guy, I guess. His music is not my thing.
Okay.
Really?
That's
know.
the joke. God damn it,
dude.
Pepper. What are you doing?
Sorry, man.
Clearly a joke. His music's fucking
stupid.
great. He loves.
Oh, I actually don't. I'm not into the music that much. It's just like it's that 90s and 2000s R&B that I'm like.
Oh, you mean the best genre ever.
Yeah, the
cool.
The golden age of R&B.
R&B is
The
like,
voice of a nation.
Yeah.
It's all R&B.
Was that bump and grind?
Yeah.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
All right, I need to take my
Hey,
job.
you want to
as a
introduce the
songwriter.
podcast so we can get
Welcome to the
this
Rushmore Podcast. My name's Pepper.
My name's Thomas.
And this is a podcast where we take our Mount Rushmore of any given topic. And if you listen to the podcast for at least 35 minutes, you'll figure out what the fuck we do with it. This week's guest is
Ari Shaffir.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, they've been listening for 40 minutes, man.
You might know him from The Amazing Racist.
You think that's where they're pulling from right now? That was a long time ago.
Maybe
You
not
might
right
know
now.
him
That's
from
probably where you guys
the
know
wildly successful Skeptic Tank podcast. You might know him from the fucking Joe Rogan podcast.
You might know him from dosing Bert Kreischer.
Oh, we try to only bring up positive stuff on this podcast.
I think that is positive. I think
Yeah,
Bert
that's
took it
pretty
all
positive.
wrong. Yeah, it was very
He's
positive.
finally ready to be like, I think enough people that have been shitting on me in his life are now like have run their course. And
You
he's
did him a
thinking
favor.
on his own. He's I think I've heard people go, he's lately said like, actually that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think he. I actually think he said that on like a recent Two Bears One Cave. Like, I actually had a really good time.
He had a great time. He keeps leaving that behind. People are like, I can't believe he almost died. Like, what do you mean almost died? No, he didn't at all.
He's projecting that Leanne was mad at you, and it's the right thing to say in public.
He was like, well, I have a heart condition. It's like, okay, name one time that MDMA has ever hurt somebody with a heart condition.
That's not the MDMA. That's the gallon of Kool-Aid every morning.
I love when people do that. They just keep like, what if he had died? I'm like, but from what? That's like saying like, I gave a friend a joint, and like, what if he becomes addicted? I'm like,
it would have been a
that's
tragedy.
not a thing.
Yeah.
That would be terrible. But like,
Would have made tweets about it.
yeah, but then it's like you can do it with anything. You're like, hey, Pepper got in my car, and I told him we were going to go to Hamburger Hamlet, and then I drove for an hour and a half to San Diego. And it's like, what happens if you would have died in a car accident on the way there? It's like, yeah, I mean, then I would have blamed myself.
That would be bad.
Yeah,
I doubt we would have gotten into a car accident at all, or deadly one.
You drive cars, you could run over a child with that car and kill him. It's like
That's about that level. It's like, it was a split between all the fans of him that have never taken MDMA and all the people who have. They're going like, what are you guys talking? It's just a little Molly.
Yeah,
what are
he
you
had a
guys
great time.
talking about?
He enjoyed the
he had a
sunset.
flight. Yeah, we so enjoyed it. It was the best podcast you've ever seen. It was so great. We had such a good time. We hugged like 50 times.
he's got to put it out, dude.
You think he deleted it? Or you think he's still hanging on to
He
it?
still got it.
He probably
not-
listens to that shit.
He's not an idiot.
He's not an idiot.
Yeah.
I told him he should fucking, because I get Leanne's mad at me. I get that.
Sure.
Whatever. And people like, in front of his wife and kids. I'm like, no, not in front of him. In the backyard.
In the backyard.
Yeah, they just happen to be in the house because that's where he lives.
Building.
Yeah. But I was like, make sure, sell those ads. Say, start the bidding at 20 grand per ad.
Yep.
Sell 4 ads to start the bidding at 20 grand. Probably get
Put it out
30
as a
grand.
Netflix special.
Not even that, but yeah, exactly. If it was a little bigger, they could. And then say, Leanne, I'm taking 70 grand of this. I'm buying you a brand new Mercedes. The other 30 grand, I'm sending you and your friends on a trip to Vietnam. All expense paid. All courtesy of Ari's fucking degeneracy.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he wants to do it again. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, you should definitely do it again.
Well, you would do it. I mean, I would do it again. When you would dose people, it's like then they don't trust you. So you can't have that.
I mean, another
Trust is overrated,
yeah,
dude.
and a little unrelated, but I mean, I have heard the story 1,000 times across all podcasts about how Well, I mean about how Joey Diaz dosed his dad, and it was like the greatest thing his dad ever experienced.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is
Isn't
weird.
that
Huh?
interesting? It's sort of the same thing.
Wow. All right, this week's episode, we're going to rename the Washington Bleep Bleeps. Can't even say it, right?
The team from Washington.
The team from Washington, D.C., not Washington State, which confused me for quite some time.
Yeah, and by bleep bleeps, he does not mean like the Washington faggots or something. He means something else. That's
Redskins.
offensive.
Yeah. So let's assume they don't want any Native American shit in there anymore.
Right.
Okay.
Although probably a lot of contingencies, like, no, we have to something to honor Native Americans now.
Oh,
whereas,
not bad.
Braves, I guess, or proud heritages, something dumb. By the way, the people that are going to be most on, like, you need to rename them, are not sports fans at all.
No.
They don't.
And every poll, they had one in the 80s, and they had one because I'm from the DC area.
Yes.
They had one in the 80s, and they had one in the 2011 or 12 Washington Post polls, and it was something like 80% of Native Americans don't even consider it. The other 15% think it's a bit wrong, but there's way bigger issues in the Native American community.
Yeah.
Beating their wives, crime, lack of fucking people arresting people who are coming into the reservation just to rape and then leave.
Yeah.
Alcohol is a massive one. Education. They're like, who gives a fuck if a team's name? It's like, and then a few people like, this is terrible.
Yeah. And
so really, you're betting
also don't watch football.
People.
Yeah. Just not aware of the issue.
Damn,
yeah.
I just
and then
realized.
they always go, how would you like if they had the New York Jews with a big fucking Shylock Jew face? You know that? You know
fucking
that
cool that would be?
Cartoon one? Yeah. You know that one, right?
Yeah. The Nazi
You know what
propaganda
I'm talking about?
Yeah, Ariel Hawaiian.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ariel Hawaiian, exactly. And I'm like, how would you like that? I'm like, guys, I know you're not going to believe this, but I would love to wear one of those hats. I think it would be cool as fuck. There's a team, Tottenham Hotspurs, in England.
Yeah.
Their nickname is the Yid Army. They sing Hava Nagila during the fucking halftime stuff. Shit.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
pretty sick, dude.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
there's a lot of Jews in that area.
Yeah, I would, because Notre Dame fucking fighting Irish. I'm
they're
like,
coming after them now.
yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm empowered by that.
They're the new target.
I'm like, when
Dude,
I
I heard
saw
a guy
that,
from the Hill, and he talked about Apu. You know, it was one of the first we got to hear about Apu. And this is Indian guy, and he goes, who's talking, and he goes, yeah, I know this guy Hardy Kandabalu was like raged against Apu, but like when I was growing up, he was like our only example of us on television, and we all kind of really loved him. Yeah. And we thought it was awesome that we were on television, especially in a cool show like The Simpsons. And then some comic took him away from us.
he was the
We didn't
Indian
ask
Bruce
him,
Lee.
and we were mad about it.
That's probably a stretch. I don't know if he's an Indian Bruce Lee, but
Jet Li.
Who, Hardy? Yeah, maybe.
yeah, Apu.
All right, so the way this works is Pepper will give his number 4. We'll shit on him. He has terrible picks. I'll give mine, and you give yours, and we work down to
4?
Rushmore. So 4,
Okay.
like 4 heads.
4 each.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we'll do our number 4s and work down to number 1. Pepper, what's your number 4?
All right, all of mine except for one. I decided to give the Washington team a little bit of clarity because whenever I hear Washington, I hear Washington State. So all of mine start with DCs. And I like alliteration. So a lot of mine are DC D word. So my number 4 on my Mount Rushmore of renaming the Redskins. I don't know how to concise that.
I'll figure that out.
The DC Dead Presidents. It's a band.
That's not bad. And then you can have any sort of footage from the movie.
Yeah, I was thinking of the Jay-Z album. He went band, I went Jay-Z album, and you went movie. We all went different fucking places with Dead Presidents.
It's a good one.
Of dead presidents. Yeah.
And then you could just take the guys that race at the national games and bring them to the football stadium and have them do that.
Those
You don't even have to get new costumes. Yeah.
Those
Don't
guys
even
are
have to get
great.
saving money already.
We're
Yeah,
named
you're
after
saving
Dead
money. It's all
Presidents.
about that. Put it back in the community.
Exactly.
That's actually not bad. It's one of your rare good number 4s.
Thanks.
You brought a table. Mine's not nearly as good.
Do you want to hear the one that I crossed out and replaced for Dead Presidents? I crossed because I was crunched for time. I crossed out the Washington wash tubs. So,
see, I kind of like that too, though.
Why would you like that? It's stupid.
Wash tubs is just a cool word.
And
You
it's
don't hear that
irrelevant.
All right, I went with the in memoriam of the one of the most hyped players to ever come out of college that they killed. I went with the Washington RG3s.
Okay.
Oh.
Out of respect, in memoriam, whatever you want to say.
Is he still playing or is he done?
Well, I mean, if he does, we don't give him a job.
He's back up somewhere.
He is, right?
Yeah, I think he plays
so
for the. I think
that first year.
Yeah, I know. He was so fucking good. And then they were like, by the way, offensive line, we actually not only are we not going to pay you, we want y'all to just sit on the bench and just let him go out there by himself. Just just lay down, take a knee in solidarity, and RG3 is just going to run straight at fucking Brian Urlacher's head.
He's the Derrick Rose of the NFL. Because Derrick Rose had all that hype, and then it was just knee
lost a step, and it was over.
No knees. Just no knees. Fucking the Washington no knees.
Derrick no knees.
The DC no knees.
DC?
Yeah.
What's your number 4, Ari?
I went with a DC. I did a play on the letters, like you said, DC, and I went with the Dick Chuggers, the DC Dick Chuggers. So the DC can also stand for Dick, and the C can stand for Chugger.
Now to chug a dick, would you need to blend it?
Ooh.
Look, I never thought that way, but you could definitely go that way. You could do cross promotion with blenders. Absolutely.
Blend
I think you're bringing the gay community in. They love chugging dick.
Yeah.
Leave dykes out because they're not welcome anywhere.
That's gross.
It's not dyke.
Yeah, and then you could have like drinking games while we watch. Let's drink like hey, guys. It's dick chug. Yeah.
Yeah. Touchdown celebrations. Could you imagine getting T.O. on that team? The shit he would come up with,
dude. Terrell Owens.
Yeah.
You could have a drink you could sell in the stadium called the Dick, and then you'd be like Dick Chuggers. Also, there's an old Dick who was a player for the Redskins, who I think became a radio broadcaster.
Dick Vermeil?
Dick Vitale?
No, but something like that.
Dick Buckus?
I'm not going to know it.
Probably none of those guys.
There's Dick Nixon. He's spent time in Washington.
Pepper just did a podcast called Mix and Murder where they talked about cutting off each other's dicks and stuff. Jeffrey Dahmer.
That is true.
Was the topic of that podcast. But yeah, I like the Dick Chuggers.
Yeah, I'm imagining like dick-shaped glasses that all the beer served in. You got the number one foam fingers, but it's all just giant dicks.
Oh man,
like that.
Yeah. Can you imagine like the entire stadium doing the tomahawk chop, except it's all dicks?
That'd be great. How fucking distracting would that be during a field goal?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, that would be so good. Home field advantage would be ridiculous. Yeah. Just a sausage fest. Just every time you fucking come in the stadium.
A real 12th man.
Yeah, that's a 12th man.
Manhood.
Yeah, they're trying to make DC a state. That's like a bill that's on the board right now, and it's on the floor.
Been for a while. No taxation without representation. That's on all their license plates.
I've tried to explain that to foreigners, like what Washington, D.C. is, and it is so difficult.
When are you in that conversation?
Dude, I'm an international motherfucker. Watch your goddamn tongue.
I apologize. What's your number 3?
Number 3 is... You like basketball, Thomas?
Yeah.
What's your favorite team? That's stupid. Your favorite team should be the Harlem Globetrotters. And the team that they've been playing for years... Let's face it, they suck, dude.
Sure.
They suck. Who else sucks? The Washington Redskins. So, Washington Generals sell their team name to the Washington Redskins, and everybody's happy. Boom. To silence.
Generals. Yeah, that's not bad. The Generals. The lockdown losers, they could turn it around.
It's not really good.
It's not really good. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I realize how terrible it is.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty cheap. Yeah, I mean, mine's going to be way better, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, swing and a miss every once in a while.
Mine's just simple. Let's keep it fucking simple for the idiots out there.
Okay.
Let's just go with, and I mean, this is stealing from soccer a little bit. Well, let's go with the DC Football Club, DCFC.
Football Club. That's not bad.
I like it.
Yeah. And then you have all that same art the way they do for all soccer football clubs for everywhere pretty much in the world.
Oh yeah. Nike just prints 2 of all the football club shit and just sells it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and there's no controversy to be had there.
Yeah. It's not like people are like diehard soccer fans.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not. They don't even know it exists.
They would come for their heads.
Oh, you're talking about hooligans.
Yeah.
They'd be mad, but in America, it wouldn't be a problem.
No, not at all. I mean, fuck, you went after, I think you can move on from Redskins to soccer fans as your Indians, Native Americans, I apologize, soccer fans as your enemy for buy you another 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty stupid.
How old is Dan Snyder?
I remember when he bought it, but that was like 20, 25 years ago.
Yeah, my shitty honorable mention, one of them was the Snyder Riders. And it did make the cut.
That's nice.
What's your number 3, Ari?
I'm trying to go something with Washington, D.C. related. The Cracks. The D.C. Cracks.
Shit, I thought you were going to say Dave Chappelle.
Wow, the crack cocaine.
Oh shit, Dave Chappelle is DC also, and
he's from the area. He's from Silver Spring, just like me.
All right, just fucking came to my brain.
You could just use his like Dave Chappelle logo. The C?
Yeah, the C.
Damn, that'd be pretty sick. But no, I like the cracks. That's way better than Dave Chappelle.
You ever tried crack?
No, I never have. Joey Diaz said he used to do it all the time for about 6 months.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? He goes, well, I was on the way home from the Comedy Store. He's like, it's a terrible drug, but on the way home from the Comedy Store, there was a crack dealer on my ride home, and the coke dealer was like 6 blocks out of my way, so it was just easier.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, he has a very good point.
Yeah.
I got offered it one time and I didn't do it, and I definitely regret it. I want to see what it's like.
Yeah.
Seems really fun.
Yeah, I've never really thought about it too hard.
Really?
Maybe I'll do it.
Seem fun.
We should do it on the
Everyone talks
podcast.
about heroin. I got to heroin before I died, but what about crack?
You know what? You just said that, and you just said maybe we should do it on the podcast. And I want to say, and I might be making this up completely, but I think we probably said on this podcast like over a year ago at some point that if we ever get Ari Shaffir on, we would do our Rushmore of drugs, and we try all 4 of them on the show.
Yeah.
That moment's passed.
I've rethought that idea, and I think that's a terrible idea.
It's a terrible idea. Just condense all 4 of our Rushmore of drugs. So the heaviest hitters, obviously, because they're making the list.
Yeah.
And condense it into like 45 minutes.
Well,
I think it's a great idea.
Between nodding out and bouncing off the wall.
Yeah, fantastic.
And hallucinating. That sounds like a terrible fucking podcast.
What's your number 2?
My number 2 is all right, this one kind of sucks. I don't know why I chose Dead Presidents as number 4, because that was probably the strongest one I had on my list. Whatever. This is DC related. And this is actually a pretty cool name. Now, okay, no, I take it back. Pepper, hype up your pick before you say it so it doesn't fall flat. The DC Corruption.
Dude, that was one of mine.
Really?
Yes. It was either that or the corrupt politician, because I was like, that represents DC, the corrupt politics there. I said a DC corruption. That's one of mine. That's crazy.
That's a good one.
I mean,
and dude, that's a good, like, corruption. That's an intimidating word.
Yeah.
Yeah. The corruption of the corruptors, and we're the corruptors in the audience, in the stands.
What about just the corrupt? DC Corrupt?
Corrupt,
Oh,
absolutely.
That would be like a good name for a hardcore band or something. Corrupt.
Yeah, I guess, man. I don't fucking.
Hey, it would be better than Body Count. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's a common theme today.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a really good one. I mean, not to get too political here, but politicians are corrupt.
Oh, hot take.
Thanks. Uh-oh. Ari's frozen. Oh, no, he's not frozen.
He's just chilling.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
hanging out. He's not frozen. He's hanging out. All right, my number 2.
Corrupt. Okay.
My number 2 is the Washington Sentinels.
What's that?
Pepper's
That's
not a
just
movie guy.
That's just like what movie was that?
The Replacements. Keanu Reeves is the fucking quarterback of the Washington Sentinels.
Yeah,
The DC team had tryouts because all their players went on strike.
Wow. Guess
They came out, and then Keanu was like, I can fucking throw the ball. And then he threw the ball, and they called it a
bunch of
bunch.
shitty picks.
And it was a movie. Gene Hackman's last movie.
Jackman.
Then he retired. Is Gene Hackman dead?
No, he just stopped. And he didn't make an announcement. He just I'm out.
Okay.
He just kind of stopped.
Hey, good for him.
It's a pretty sick move.
I'm ready for
Yeah.
a Gene Hackman. I almost said death, and that's rude, but I meant tweet.
Brendan
From
Walsh
you
used to have a
after he
bit
dies.
about Gene Hackman dying. He goes, "Yeah, it was so sad when he died." And people were like, did you guys not know he died?
Yeah.
No, he died. Like, fuck. I'm like, no, I'm just kidding. Like, what? Like, yeah, you guys get really mad about Hackman dying because you guys got Hackman fever. People would always be like, oh, wait, you guys are huge Hackman fans?
Yeah, I really had to think about it. I was like, fuck, is he alive? He was great. Gene Hackman was very good. Lex Luthor.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how about this
French
movie?
Connection?
The Replacements with the
There you
Washington Sentinels is a really good one.
What's the one where he was experimenting on homeless people?
That was a documentary. That was just something he put on
No,
YouTube.
with maybe.
You're thinking about Nazi
The
Germany.
Royal Tenenbaums.
Oh, maybe that's it. That's maybe it.
Is that it?
I don't know. He was in that. I don't know what it's about.
I've never seen any movie, so
Yeah, Pepper's seen
Don't
less than
fucking
50
ask me.
movies in his life.
He was with the one with the British guy who got the hooker. Who was
It's not
married to
Royal
the
Tenenbaums?
model. Who was the British guy who got the hooker who was but he was married to a super hot model?
in real life.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hugh
shit.
Jackman.
Hugh
Grant.
Grant. And he was also in that movie with Gene Hackman. Hugh Grant was like, you shouldn't be experimenting on homeless people. And Gene Hackman was like, why? We need to fucking solve diseases.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
what
cool
the
movie.
fuck? Yeah. My problem was I sided with Hugh Jackman on it.
Yeah,
Hugh
fucking
Pac-Man, whatever his name.
Gene Hackman.
Pac-Man Jones?
Gene Hackman. Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, you're kind of right.
What, that you shouldn't?
That you should. So I was like, I don't know, this seems okay. And it's like, you're the villain, but I kind of agree with you. Same with like, what's his name in the Marvel movies where what's his name was trying to end the whole world. Thanos. Yeah. I was like, he's got the point. He makes sure throats. If you just killed half of everybody
and you just do it
they
randomly.
Not exist. Yeah, randomly. It's just like, now we have enough stuff to go around. We won't be so at odds with each other. It's like.
You might take out Dan Snyder and the fucking collateral damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you do it randomly with no bias, that's everybody who's tried to do that, their problem is they have a bias and they try to take out a specific group of people. You can't do that. You got to just across the board, you. Yeah. We need another genocide on this planet. I completely agree.
An unbiased one.
An unbiased one.
Unbiased, exactly.
Yeah.
It's very important.
The DC unbiased genocides. How about that?
That's not bad.
Doesn't really roll off the tongue as well.
Yeah, that could be the name of the 30 for 30 after their reign.
If you just do the DC genocides, that's not bad.
I like that.
That's not bad. I mean, it does strike fear. It's like a fear-based.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of the worst things you can
do. Like the hurricanes. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, who roots for hurricanes? That's a crazy one in Miami.
Yeah, matter of fact, hurricanes
are fun, dude.
Hurricanes.
That seems more insensitive than.
Yes, they kill a lot of fucking people.
No, dude.
They don't help anyone.
We live through
Indians
Katrina.
help people.
Only weak-ass people die from hurricanes.
Well,
Hurricanes are fun.
Pepper was from Georgia, but I was there in Katrina.
No, I took a day off of school for Hurricane Katrina.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
It made it up to us.
I had to swim to a highway because my fucking house was underwater. Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
The second story of my house is going underwater, so we had to climb out on the roof and swim like a mile.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, it was pretty. I was 12.
This area was decimated by Hurricane Katrina. There was like there's a high water mark we have some like monuments where they have like a high water mark, and you're looking at it like that's how high the water was.
Oh yeah, it was literally to the window and the second story of my house.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was fucking wild.
It's fun to see that on the news.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother, whose house we're in now, I watched him kiss an eel. It was very strange. During Hurricane Katrina. There's really not a story behind that. He grabbed an eel and kissed it and thought it would be cool, and it scared the shit out of everybody. Moving on. It was, I don't guess it didn't electrocute him.
Wasn't there was an alligator that was left in your front yard?
No, that was Hurricane George. An alligator ate my dog in front of me in my front yard.
Oh, fuck. Really?
Yeah. It was a lab.
Damn.
It was a big, friendly dog. I was 5. That was 98. I was 5 when that happened. And then my dad didn't know I saw it, and he told me my dog ran away. And I watched it.
Yeah, into an alligator's mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran into a alligator's digestive tract. Yeah, alligators are a real fucking problem around here.
I remember it doesn't matter. I remember crying at a fucking urinal in kindergarten about it, telling my friend that my dog got ate by an alligator.
That sounds like a lie.
That's
but
truth.
I mean,
at Orange Lake Elementary, check the fucking cameras in the bathrooms.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not saying you crying, but it sounds, if you tell somebody that your dog got eaten by an alligator, it sounds like a lie, unless.
Yeah, it's like, just do your homework.
Yeah,
you don't have to lie about it.
Unless you're from Mississippi.
Been around here.
Yeah, it was my teacher at the urinal with me. I was like,
unless you've been around here and you see how prevalent alligators are, and big ones too.
Yeah.
Like
well, I mean, it was in Orange Grove. I know you don't fucking know where that is, but it's a mile away from a gator farm in the middle of Hurricane Katrina.
Damn, gators got washed out.
So, yeah, rest in peace, Buster.
Damn.
What are you? What pick are we on?
1.
Is it your number?
Well, I haven't done my other one yet. I'm going to try to come up with another one while because we both had the fucking corrupts. But
that happens.
Yeah, we got.
That's allowed.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, we can get
right.
over.
Okay.
All right. My number 1 on my Rushmore. Now after all these fire ass picks, I don't feel too.
Wait, what is it called when you? If I had to replace, what's it called when you? Everyone's putting a motion for a bill on the Congress, and some guy just keeps talking and talking and talking.
Filibuster.
DC filibusters.
That's actually pretty dope.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good.
That's one of the best ones. DC filibusters. And you
That's
can call
my
them like the
replacement.
Busters
I
for
can't pick the
short.
same one. Mm-hmm, the Busters.
Yeah, it's very insensitive because I just told y'all my dog Buster was eaten by a fucking alligator.
Yeah, maybe we talk longer.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that story took for goddamn ever.
Yeah.
All right, my number 1
in
is
peace.
the DC dinosaurs.
Okay, well, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Why?
I thought it'd be
Why?
cool.
Why?
It could be like T-Rexes and stuff. Rawr.
2 X's?
No, T-Rexes.
T-Rexes.
No, not Dos Equis. T-Rex.
That sounds awful.
You could have like a Triceratops.
Do you
and
mean
stuff.
like T-Rexes would be on the team?
Yeah, it'd be like logos.
Oh,
you could
okay.
have like
Logos,
velociraptors.
Yeah, I thought you meant like dinosaurs playing football.
No, they're not allowed.
No.
You don't like it?
No, man. And we're the number 2 bestiality podcast in the world, and it feels weird that you're bringing up animals this late into the show.
I'm just saying, dude. Like in the National History Museum in DC.
You know, I'm shitting all over it. Mine's not much better, but it gave me the most enjoyment, so I put it in my number 1.
You don't like dinosaurs? Nobody likes dinosaurs.
Yeah, we're good on that one, man.
All right. What's your number 1?
My number 1 is in the honor of a human. I went with heavyweight champion DC. Daniel Cormier becomes the spokesperson for the Washington DC football team. The heavyweight champion DCs, and it's just a bunch of fucking people in Daniel Cormier costume. All right, moving on. What's your number 1, Ari?
Was that really your number 1?
Yeah, it was my number 1.
That's
well,
the
I
worst
had
number
Washington faggots just to defer the hate, but it made my honorable mention. It didn't make the list.
You should have the Native American faggots. That way,
Oh,
they
shit,
won't
that would
feel
be
left
way
out.
better.
Sort of
Yeah.
more on their brand.
You know, a second ago, I realized that I actually had a Native American guy that was going to call in and give his opinion on
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
situation, and I forgot.
To set them up.
Yeah.
How about something that was really bad? This is not my suggestion, but how about something that was really bad for Native Americans? If Redskins is bad, how about something else like the Washington Common Colds?
The Washington smallpox. The Washington
Smallpox, yeah, exactly. The blankets. Because they're big, wet blankets, and blankets did hurt a lot of them.
Everybody's got to be warm.
The Washington white people.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's a way better one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The Washington inner fighting.
DC Pilgrims.
The 1/16th, because that's what you have to be to get the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fucking
The
DC
handouts.
Warrens.
Dude, I had I almost dated a chick when I was in high school that was
Already a lie.
like a quarter Native American, and her family, it was like one of the really rich tribes, and they made bank. Like they got like one of those Native American checks.
Yeah.
They made so much money. And they also they were allowed to grow their own weed for personal use.
Oh, that's correct.
It was like ceremonial.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, they can blow up fish too. People like, just throw dynamite in there until they all float to the surface. It's way easier than fishing.
You ever use
Whitetail.
you ever hook a chain to a battery and put it in the water and electroshock fish?
No, really?
Haven't done that.
Yeah, I've done that.
No, I just like to go fishing.
Yeah, I do too. Watch
It's
out
so
for you.
serene.
Yeah.
My last one is this. It's a big story in the DC area, one of my favorite stories when I was living there. It really terrorized the whole community. And no one knew if they were going to be next I forget when it was, probably 15 years ago. It was a sniper who was going around DC.
Yeah.
It ended up being a guy from his uncle's behest through a hole in the fucking trunk. That's why I could never find him. It was at random. They didn't kill anybody. There was no type. They couldn't catch him. It was just a random, like that guy. I need DC snipers.
That's so
That's
good.
pretty fucking good.
One of the murder capitals of the world. Yeah.
Man, that's really good. Yeah, I'm doing a murder podcast sometime soon. I'm going to be a guest on it, and I heavily suggest. I was like, I really want to cover the DC sniper because that is one of the most fascinating fucking stories. It's like him and the Unabomber as far as striking fear in people. I mean, it's so fucking scary because there's no rhyme or reason. It would be like a lady at a gas station.
First it was like, oh, it's an Amtrak employee. Maybe they're going after government officials. And then it was like, no, this guy's just delivering fucking milk. So that's not, well, maybe it's, people was like, no, it's just a mom on the way out from daycare. Like, oh, maybe, and it's like, oh, it's random. You only got like 12 or 7 people, I forget, but like,
Yeah.
in a city, a greater area of like millions, but still everyone's like, just like, run from your car to your house.
Yeah. And I remember they were like, everybody be on the lookout for a white van. And they're like, that's a lot of vehicles to be afraid of. And then it turned out to be like a brown Lincoln. It was like a converted Lincoln, and there was like a little, the little keyhole in the trunk. They were shooting out of that.
Can I suggest we call them the Snyder Snipers?
The Snyder Snipers. Not. Oh, how about this? If we're turning up the Daniel Snyder, the Snyders of Hanover, hard pretzels.
Oh, shit. You'd really have to have an accurate quarterback to be the fucking Snipers.
Oh, that's true.
Imagine you got like Jay Cutler slinging that bitch just to fucking.
If they're talking about insensitivity, that would be up there.
When are they gonna pay Dak, dude?
I hope they don't. They just franchised them. It's just like, ugh, just release him. He's not that
Yeah.
good.
You got Andy Dalton.
All his stats are fourth quarter stats.
Yeah.
He's like for a while, like A-Rod was like, oh, he hit like 35 home runs. Like, and they were all in the 7th inning when you were down 6-1. There were solo shots or up 6-1. It's like, look, where are the important? Remember how Andy Pettitte had the stat of like wins after a Yankee loss, and he was like 16-1 in those moments where like to stop a bad streak was like, that's we need you.
Yeah, you know, A-Rod
was the opposite.
Epstein flight logs.
Really?
He was?
No, he was not. See, that actually sounds believable.
Yeah,
yeah, you can see that. But no, it was just like Chris Tucker and some other guys. Chris Tucker really was. I'm not making that.
The fucking what's it called one is going to be the toughest. The what's his name that was president? Bill Clinton. That's going to be the toughest because they're going to bring it back to Hillary. They're going, she's not even running anymore. It's like, no, but we're talking about people in the Democratic Party who just look the other way.
Yeah.
For fucking underage child abuse. Even if you say you didn't participate, you just let that go.
Right.
So, like, you guys are all so fucking corrupt. Why should we trust any of you?
Yeah.
I saw somebody was like, if you see Chelsea Clinton being led down the aisle by Bill with Giselle Bundchen, or whatever the name is, the one that just got arrested, like looking out. Like,
Giselle Bundchen? That's Tom Brady's wife.
And then people are like, what is this even saying? It's like, it's saying the politicians don't give a fuck. Yeah, I know she's not running, but I'm just saying these are the people who you guys are propping up.
Yeah, it's just so it's so lazy too. Like, so clear and obvious, but like, why even? They don't even deny it at this point.
Yeah,
I mean, if everything comes out the way it should, then it is going to be like a bomb dropped on the entire world, because it really is. It's what Sam Tripoli and fucking Alex Jones have been talking about for fucking years. It is an international pedophile ring. That's what it is, and everybody just wants to deny it, and everybody wants to belittle it and call it a conspiracy theory. It's like, nah, dude, that's facts, son. Like, it is an international pedophile ring, and I understand that's hard to believe for people who think
the most wealthiest men in the world.
Yeah.
Who are like, what are you into? I mean, you look at Game of Thrones, it's like one king liked to murder people after they fucked them. So it's like, okay, but that's a crazy kid. It's like, but it's all real. You just give people the same power, they're going to explore. And maybe I'm not into fucking 8-year-old women, but let me try one before I tell you for sure.
Yeah.
let me go to the fucking baby fuck island and give it a shot.
Yeah, it's like, I have the ability to do that.
You know how happy B-list actors are right now? They're going to get all the fucking jobs when all this comes out. And they get like rid of everyone that's, been a fucking...
Who knows how to act, yeah. It's going to be tough to follow a storyline as people go like, line in the middle of
Yeah, nobody fucking... Sam Tripoli's the new Tom Hanks. He just fucking... He's in every blockbuster.
Yeah, he has to do his own stunts, but halfway through him running after his perfect, like... Oh, God, this...
That'd be hilarious. We get Sam Tripoli versus Ari Shaffir in a movie, like we got fucking Chuck Norris, like we got Chuck Norris versus Bruce Lee, but it was only in a movie. We're gonna get Sam Tripoli versus Ari Shaffir in fucking Mission Impossible 9.
Mission Impossible. Who's paying for takeout?
All right, dude. We're not gonna waste any more of your time. We enjoyed it. You're the fucking man.
Well, hopefully one of our names gets used.
Yeah.
And what?
In Washington, you idiot.
Yeah. Sorry. I forgot what we were
He's not keeping up at all today.
Hey, I'm not wearing a hat. I think that's my main thing. I had to go to Walmart and buy a Hawaiian shirt, so I wasn't wearing my work shirt on the podcast.
Yeah, he looks like a character you fucking create in Grand Theft Auto.
Thanks.
Is Walmart closing? Are all Walmarts closing? I heard that. That can't be true, is it?
No.
Walmart's fucking killing
They're only taking cards there because there's a coin shortage across America.
That is true.
You can only use cards. You can't use cash anywhere right now.
That's a conspiracy for
sure.
sure.
We should be done with that anyway.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, well, yeah, moving on.
It should be like, you can use cash, but I go get somebody from the back. It's going to be another 5 minutes.
We're going to have to inconvenience the shit out of you to use cash.
Yeah. Hey, fucking, let me go to 1994, get you some fucking fives.
The only time I can't say that.
What? Prostitutes.
No, I got people I work with that listen to this.
But yeah, Ari, you made our Rushmore of dream guests and our Rushmore of canceled people.
Yeah.
Nice, thanks.
And,
huge.
Yeah, and we did our Rushmore of banned words with Mark Norman, and I'm sure you somehow made that list too. I don't really know how. But
Ari was the banned word? Okay, that's not bad.
All right, man. We love you.
All right, thanks, guys.
Love you.
I'll talk to you later.
Love you.
Love
Thanks
you.
for having me on.
Love you.
Love you.
Yeah.